this whole thing equals null. So like if there's an empty space, you can't walk on it, and if it's the top of a something or the bottom of a something, then you can't walk on it, which, you know, should make a lot of sense. Okay, let's see. How do I spawn? I fucking can't, because I'm an idiot. Okay, so actually it shouldn't be. I was wrong. What it should be, so it can be null, because if it's not, then you're not, well, okay, you know what we'll do? So we will redo. Okay, can't do that. Literally can't do that. So we'll redo it, and then in shit. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. So we will fill all rooms with dots, and then you'll be able to move around inside the room, so we won't be allowed to move on the empty spaces on everything that ain't the road. Okay, so if we're at the top and bottom, it will do this. So it's here. So, and else we will do this and just insert a dirt. Bam. Boom. Okay, how does this? Fuck me. What's the problem? What seems to be the problem here, officer? No problem. Oh. Okay, well, I understand, officer. Okay, everything is fine. Nice. And then we won't be able to backtrace. Okay, so instead of setting it to null, be setting it to a dot. Oh, it's kind of a little smiley face, little smiley face. Okay, here we go. There you go. Start it. So now it will reset everything. Oh, this is nice. It's like a multiple floor house, isn't it? Like the dots are little floors, and then, you know, you go and visit Mrs. Robinson on you know, the top floor, the one with the laced bra and all, and you go bang her for multiple hours, and you won't really tire, will you? Okay. With that done, I think we should get to generating roads. Yeah. But then, oh god. Okay, well, there's a whole other thing we need to... Well, I suppose we can just copy and paste this, because if we're going to be creating roads, which we are, and they will lead to another house, which they will, there would be an issue with creating the new rooms, because the new rooms would literally be created at random, and that's not what we want. If we create the new rooms at random, they won't be adjoined by the roads, which would be bad. It'll be way bad. So let's start out. So let's, how did I even create a random to begin with? Random. Here we go. So we can take one of these and we just call it whatever. So we will go for a... Yeah, I suppose it will have to... Okay, so this will be spawn first road. Okay, so it will be it... Oh god. I guess if okay, give me a minute. This will be a bit fucking weird. We'll have these. So if let's only look at the that's not a no, we'll have to look at both X and Y. So X. So spawn point generator X position is is less than or equal to 49, which would be at like the halfway point. No way, I guess it's 120, so it'll literally be like 59. Okay, that's good. So if we are looking, okay, what is happening here? Everything's broken. So if the X position, if we're like at less than halfway, it will go right. So it will generate on the right. And if, does this even matter for the generating? I guess it does, yeah. So if the spawn point generator landed at an X position that is less than or equal to 59, it will make the road on the right. So then it will have to damn, how do we do this? So it will take and it will create a random, but based on the, that would be the height then. So based on the height that is generated, so spawn point height. So that would be the I guess it'll be 0 point spawn point height. And again, issues. Okay. So spawn point height does not exist in this context, which is a bit of a problem. I guess these don't have to be in there. Actually, they kind of do. Okay. But then again, I guess this could also be in there. This doesn't have to be outside of the room generation or generating. So in here, we'll put the first road. So we know what's going on. And then we can use spawn point height. So we'll create a new one based on the spawn point height. And I guess it'll be -1, and also it'll be from 1. So it has already chosen. And then at that point, whatever this landed on will be put into this. And it will draw it as a hashtag. That's cool. It's kind of road-ish. So whatever so what we are looking at. See if we God. So we're looking at like spawn point generator, whatever it landed on the X, if that's above 59, or actually less than 59, so if we're in the left half of this screen, you'll have to create it on the right, and then we're looking to create it on the height and not on the axis, because if we're creating on the axis, it will create on the top and the bottom, which won't be important right now. Oh god. And then we'll also have to have a roll which will be between 1 and 2, really. It'll be a 50-50 on if it'll create it on the top or if it'll create it on the bottom. And both will be counted on like where are we on the screen, like if we want to go down or we're going to go up or left or right with the road. So at the spawn point plus X, and we don't want to add Y, so we want to keep it. No, actually, we want to keep the X-axis +1, and then the Y-axis. Wait, this will be. Oh god. So this will be spawn point generated Y position. It'll be counting. I don't even know actually. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Oh, really? Oh, it just does the same. Okay. I was really impressed. I was like way impressed. I was like, wow, damn, like that's some cool shit. But then again, I was fairly disappointed very quickly. So it was like just one. So I guess the Y position. Yeah, it's like from the top. And do we want to? Oh God! Like, what am I even looking at right now? Oh shit! I shouldn't have done that. Oh shit! I shouldn't have done that either. Can I just move it? Okay, so it will. The Y position. I guess not. But we will want to add, because we're looking to create it on the sides, aren't we? So we should add the width and then +1. Oh god, stop it. Spawn point width and then +1, and then we'll end up like on the corner, won't we? It's just gone. It's fucking gone. It's like, no, I won't be victim to your abuse, Sebastian. It's like, no, come back. I robbed you. I robbed you. Okay. And then at all times the Y +1, but also plus the one that we just generated, which actually won't be an X value at all, it'll be a Y value. So plus this and then +1. Well, look at that. Will you have a look at that? It generated it all by itself, and none this time. So no roads. We're getting no roads. Oh, I suppose it's because it, yeah, okay, it actually figured it out pretty quickly. And we are still not in the right position, still not. There we go. Okay, so it actually figures it out pretty quickly. That's great. So to be able to walk on these, we shouldn't add one. Nope. Because then we'll be creating it like, oh god, this is going to be annoying. Well, it's good to know it actually works. So we could be able to walk on it now, can't we? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It will then replace the road that we've just walked on with dots, which is not too good. Okay, it's a problem for another time. It's a very first world problem right now. So I suppose we'll have to do the inverse. So if it's greater than or equal to 59, this was less than. So actually it should just be greater than. Because then if it hits 59, it will do this. And if it's 61, it will do this. So that's probably good. Let's see. We will have to do it on the left. So well, I suppose this would literally just need a -1, and then keeping everything the same probably work. Okay, actually no, it wouldn't. It would have to be -2 for it to work, and then it will work every time. Fucking no, it doesn't. No, of course it doesn't. No, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Idiot. I'm an idiot. No. I'm an idiot. Okay, and then we should do the same with this actually. But for, damn it, what the fuck just happened? Okay, but for the y, so if that is less than or equal, and how tall was it again? It's 30. Yeah, 30. So if it is less than or equal to 15, I suppose 15 will be good. Yeah, then it will create it on the bottom. So let's see. We will be, I suppose then this would apply over here. Let's see how that works. Yeah. Did it work? Can I? Yeah, it did. It's kind of cool. Oh. But then I'm also able to just, you know, run and hide if I wanted to. Well, that's another flaw in the game, but still, it works. It works. Oh shit. Okay. Oh fuck, what? You what, mate? You fucking what? Okay, we're still. I don't know. See, it should be at like. You see, there's something wrong here. Say when it goes below that, that's when it actually should do this. So it's reverse. It's like that, and then we should create one that's actually for this. So less than or equal to 15, and then it'll. Oh god, I can't. I can't do this. Let's see. So now it creates one that's on the top, and then it creates one that's on the top. Great. So on the Y, we need to add the spawn point height, and then we should, I mean, the X position. Well, that should be... Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, so for these, actually, it should be that the max would be the width minus 1. Then we should see some good shit. And then he created it on the bottom. It didn't start. Okay, on the top and on the left, bottom and left, bottom and left, top and right. And it appears to me, seems to be random, yeah. Yeah, sure it does. Oh god, the green names, Jesus. Well, hello. Cakes and cocaine. Classy audience, classy audience. Fucking love it. Well, hello. Well, we are right now. We are. We've created the rooms for the Rogue game, which are being put into the game by random positioning, and then we are making roads for the player to walk upon, which are also. And this seems to be kind of an issue, but which are also being generated by random. So again, it's pretty good. It works. As you can see, these hashtags, they are the roads, and the player can walk around on those. You can generate the person right here, and we can walk around on these, and we'll create more of these. But like right now, it fucking works, and I'm like super happy about that. So, oh wait, how is this even? Okay, so it won't draw if the person is on this or if it's on nothing. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. We should have like a roll between 1 and 2. So in all honesty, to be between 1 and 3, but yeah. So we're going for a first road and roll. Fucking row. So if the spawn first for roll equals the 1, it will go for making a road on the X position, or on, actually let's see. Okay, so it rolled the 2, it rolled the 1. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't know what this game is up to. I don't know these rules. I don't know myself. Okay, so if spawn roll equals 2, you'll go for generating this. So let's see. Now it should just generate one of these roads every time, and it'll be at random, based on where we are. So like you can tell we are okay, so we are at this room here is definitely drawn on the left side of the screen, which will be split like right here or something, and so it will draw the road on the right. And here we're definitely on the right side, and we're close to the bottom, so it drew it on the top, which is pretty great. And then again, it had the choice. It could either draw it on the bottom, or again, this time we're on the left side, so it could draw it on the right. And it chose to draw it on the right. But I think there might be some issues doing this, because sometimes, like this, I think it'll be fine. We will be fine. So now it has created the first road. And then whenever we take a step, it'll redraw the map, or the game in this case. But if we step on a on the road, on the first road, it should create or input another step for us to take. Next time we will take a step, so there will be one put right in front of us, and then it will have to remember this, like where it started, because that's going to play like a huge fucking role in this. So I mean, the character will be drawn, and then the move will be taken. So then next time, so here we can actually, right in here, so we, so whilst still putting into and generating the room, well actually, I'm not too sure. Because we did put the entire thing in like one of these, in an if. Okay, let's see. Where does it end? Ends right there. Huh. Well, that's interesting for sure. Because I'm pretty sure that that it will create one room and then be like, well, job done, because it has to be different then. So as long as this is 0, the room's counted, which by default will be 0. Because then when it draws a room and makes the first road, it will add to the rooms counted, and this is to prevent that it just draws like 700 rooms. But maybe it shouldn't hold everything back like this. Maybe it should only be to like right about here, actually. Be fine. And then we should do this. Okay. Because then, oh damn, what now? Oh shit, I think I broke something now. Oh god damn it. What did I just do? Well that's shit. Okay, well this is not good. So now it's opening. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is, that's that. This is this, and then this should be this, but it's not for. Okay, it is. Great. And then it'll create the first row. Will it still work? No. Oh, because now fuck this. Fuck. Well, it will only do this once, won't it? It will. Yeah. So what we can do,